All right, everybody, welcome back to Auto Auction Rehabs, and we are here in Dale, Texas. First of all, a shout out to the fine staff here at the IAA in Dale, Texas, and to the corporate office for allowing me to come out and do this. I really do appreciate it. That's the building back there, and we are out here in the yard, and what we have here is a GMC Acadia 2014 version with 140,000 miles on it. Doesn't look too bad so far. Take a look around. I don't know, guys, what do you think? You tell me, because it's kind of difficult for me to look at the screen, have the screen come back up, follow the screen around all the time. I just kind of point it in the right direction. Is this camera showing a screen that is too close to the subject? I haven't reviewed any of these videos yet. You guys can help me out. This is the GoPro. The reason I'm using the GoPro today and not my phone is because I want to use the phone to try and hopefully bring up some pre-bid prices for you so you can see where things are headed, because in all actuality prices are coming way down. So I don't see any significant damage here. I don't see any oh, you know what? Okay, now I'm seeing it. It's a hail damage car. Now I don't know if that's why it's here, but it definitely has hail damage on the hood. It says lost type other. Where's my phone? There it is. Let's see if we can bring it up. Okay, it says lost type other. So let's see if we can bring it up here. I'll put it on scan mode. Come over here to the sticker. Scan it. Just that simple. That way no mistakes are made. To a 2014 GMC Acadia. Leather interior. It had a dash pad on it. I think we've seen this one before. Current bid $1,025. There you go. Primary damage is hail. It does have a clean title according to this. It's something you guys will want to check out. But since we have it on another video, we're going to be moving right along. Let's see what else we can find. I think I will move one row over because I'm seeing a lot of familiar vehicles. So let's work our way down this side and up the other side. Ooh, now there's a Camaro that did not fare well. 2017 Camaro. Looks like it's your base model. Let's see what happened. What did it do? What happened? Oh, yeah, okay. That's why it's listing to the left. The suspension basically got ripped out from underneath it. Well, there you go. That's what happens when people aren't paying attention. That's basically what happened in my collision right there. Somebody wasn't paying attention. Hit the brakes just feet away from me at speed on the highway. Swerved, and thank goodness they did, because I might not be here if they didn't. I think we've looked at that Porsche. As a matter of fact, I know we did. So we're just going to walk to the end of this row and come up the next. We'll stop if we see anything really nice. Okay, I don't know if we looked at this Camaro. So let's look at it again. One of my very first cars that I bought for myself was a 1970 Camaro RS. This is a 2012. It says 18,577. Needs 360 interior. That's probably, it needs interior views. It probably needs photographs to be put on the auction. Okay, it's sitting on top of a tire that doesn't belong to this. That's a truck tire. The hood's already popped, so let's see if we can take a look underneath here. Well, let's see if okay, there it is, right up front. There we go. Ah, well, somebody's been in here. I can tell you that somebody's wanted a little bit more performance. If it is an RS or SS, they've taken the badging off. The fuse block is out, the battery is gone, and the engine is, I don't know if it's a 6-liter or 6.2. Can you guys tell just by looking? Or tell me what they came with? I have not been following the Camaro for a very long time, so I don't know. Oh, somebody's put some nice stainless steel headers on it. Did they come like that? No, they didn't come like that. There's no way they came like that. This has had some modifications. You guys tell me, drop a comment down below. Did the Camaro come with stainless steel headers? I don't think so. I don't think so. What engine would this be? 6-liter, 6.2? The badging is all gone. See, somebody wanted to hide what they had, I think. Is this an aftermarket radiator? Those of you who have these Camaros, let me know. Let me know what you think about this. Because you know what? That's not bad. I wonder if it'll let me scan that code, because the code is kind of worn a bit. It's got a nice moonroof. Hugger orange. I'm going to call it Hugger orange. It probably is not called that anymore. We'll scan this one and see what it says. Okay. It's a 2SS. 2012 Camaro 2SS. Current bid $1,000. Buy now price of $6,700. Well, people are starting stuff up out here. Actual cash value $21,000. 6.2 liter, 426 horsepower. That would be what it came with stock. I'm guessing somebody has modified that slightly. I'm not seeing any significant damage. Let me look again and see what it says for loss type. Loss, other. Primary damage, engine. Well, there you go. Okay, so now it's not as interesting, but it's still interesting. Somebody might have an engine they could drop in there. And it's got, since the battery's gone and the fuse block has been taken out, I'm going to guess that the window just doesn't come up. Manual transmission car. So this could be a really cool project for somebody. It's not bad on the interior. The dash is intact. No airbags are blown. It's just a little dirty, but it's got the red and black interior. There you go. There you go. Camaro project car. All right, let's move along. I may want to talk to the management and find out if they do allow folks to start cars out here, because I was actually speaking to the general manager, the regional manager, and he said we'd appreciate it if you don't start the cars. And that's what I've been doing. But if the rule is, yep, you can start them, then we'll start doing that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's move on. Now look at this. They've got things lined up out here. I wonder if these are all the auction cars for the upcoming auction. Oh, there's a nice Altima. I had an Altima. I think it was a 2010 or 2011. And the only thing, I had to drive a lot. I had to drive a long way to work, 5 or 6 days a week. And I put a lot of miles on that Altima. And the only thing I had to do is change oil, tires, air filter, just general maintenance. That thing never, ever had a problem. This is a 2018 Nissan Altima. It says loss type is collision. This is fairly minor collision. This is all fixable at home type collision repair. Okay. As long as there's no damage to the suspension, that'll be an easy fix. Let's look inside. Okay, leather seats. Mine didn't have leather seats. It's a little dirty. It does have a key inside. Little dirty, not bad. Not bad. You know, a little cleaning, a little elbow grease. That will definitely clean up nice. Yep. You can smell the air freshener. And you got some change down there. So you're ahead. You buy this car, you've already got a cashback bonus. Look at that. Let me scan this. The whole idea behind me using the GoPro today and not my phone is because I wanted to be able to look some up and give you guys prices, because I am going to make a video on my experience buying and selling cars from auction. So it says here on the website, this is public knowledge, I'm on the buyer's page. It says 2018 Nissan Altima 2.5 liter. I think that's what mine was. Auction not yet assigned, so there's no bids on it. So no, this is not the line where they are lining them up for auction, because it's 2 days before auction and they usually tell you exactly where the car is 2 days before auction. So they're waiting on the title for it. It's got collision damage, 151,000 actual miles. It's not ready for sale yet. So there you go. I'm going to say this thing will go cheap, cheap, cheap. And if it's been taken care of, that'll be a good car. That will be a good car. I imagine folks could pull Carfaxes. You can see what kind of maintenance it's had. Now, what do you think may have happened right here? Would you be willing to take a guess? Yeah, there's damage all over the side of this. It was a nice F-150. My favorite color too, the dark gray. It was on its side. Yep. Yep. He even got weeds in behind the bead. Yeah, this poor guy had a bit. Oh, hey. And there we go. There's a significant part. Yep. So it's had damage all the way around. And the rear end is a little cockeyed. It might have just come off the perch. I don't know. I don't know. Let me put you guys underneath there and see if you can see. Can you see what happened underneath there? I'll review this later. But you guys tell me. Drop a comment down below. Is that going to be an easy fix or no? TPMS. What year is it? The car? 2016. I had a 14. This is an aluminum body. So that's costly to fix. I'm going to get out of the way of the car mover. All right, we'll move on and look at this Toyota. That is a pretty color. It's not really white. It's not silver or gray. is sort of a bluish white. That's a pretty color. Or maybe that's my eyes and it's really just white. I don't know. You guys tell me, have you seen this Toyota color before? What is it? It's a 2023. Wow. 2023 Toyota Camry with 2,793 miles on it. And this is what happened to it. 2,000 miles on the car. Wow. Now somebody could get a couple of doors, pull that B-pillar out, do a little bit more cosmetic stuff to it, and have a decent car. It's a 2023. Now you're going to have to replace airbags if that's what you desire. But yeah, that's as far beyond my skill set in the garage. I wouldn't be buying that one. But if you had a an earlier model car that you needed a good engine for, yeah, wheels, tire, I mean, you could part this thing out, man, or fix it. I don't know if there's money in fixing them anymore. Here's a Hyundai Elantra. Hyundai Elantra, sort of a gold color. It's a little bit faded from the sun on the high spots here. It is a 2007 pedal car, 170,000 miles. So this is probably a run and a drive, and it is probably going to go for real cheap. It's got 170,000 miles on it, but you know what? If you need a little car to run around town, I'll say it again, it's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. Could use a little cleaning. It needs a new front passenger seat. That's a very rare instance where you find that the passenger seat is in worse shape than the driver's seat. That looks to me like that's been cut. Anyway, there you go. Hyundai Elantra Limited nonetheless. They limited the production of these, so there you go. There you go. All right, got my beanie on. It's a little bit breezy. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I'm interested. Yukon XL from GMC. And from this angle, it looks fine. Nice wide tires with plenty of tread. Automatic running boards, which are in the down position, which means there's probably no battery. It's a Denali. There you go. Denali is the high-end line, and it has a little bit of damage up front. 2017. Let's take a look inside the Denali. Whoop. Not on that door because it binds with the fender, and we're not about to be causing more damage than what it already came in with. So let's try the other side. See the gap here? The gap here is fine. The hood may have got a little twisted, but the gap on the fender is fine. So it looks like it's probably just cosmetic stuff up front. Well, not just. Mostly just cosmetic stuff up front. You might have to do a little work. You definitely need a couple of airbags. Fortunately, it didn't destroy the front windshield. The seats are in really good shape. I really like the seats. Nice leather seats. They're probably heated. And it's what did I say, a 2017 Denali? So yeah. Back's a little dirty. Probably had some kids in the car, would be my guess. Kids will do that. Crackers all over the place. Yep, the kids have been back here. You can tell by the coloring. Yes, indeedy. Some dirty feet on there, but that's all right. Easy fix, easy fix. If somebody wanted to come get this car, You could make a nice driver out of it for probably not a lot of money. All right, let's move on. Let's see what we can find. Looks like there's some carnage up there. What do you guys think? Is this the kind of video you want to see? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's something different you want to see. Basically what we're doing is walking around and highlighting some vehicles that look interesting, some of the things that I think you guys might be interested in buying, some of the things I might be interested in buying that have not real significant damage, are somewhat easily fixable at home, that may or may not have a clear title. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And if that's what you're looking for, then that's what we'll look at. But if you want to see Mustangs more, we'll look at Mustangs more. If you want to see Mopar more, we'll look at Mopar more. Do you want to see carnage more? Well, look at there. Looky there. So we have rollover damage. Either that or something dropped on it. I'm going to say rollover damage. We have side damage. We have rear end damage. Brand new tires. Man. You could probably buy this for the cost of the tires. They still have the little nubbies on them. Hopefully that's not broken. Goodyear Wranglers. Those are good tires. Yeah, most of the windows are busted out. You got some parts back here. This one is a parts car. And there's no shame in saying that. You know, some are, you know, just beyond what makes sense to try and fix. They really are. But there's still probably some really good components like tires, engine, transmission. I forgot how many miles were on it. Let's check that again. For this Toyota Tundra, it doesn't say how many miles. All right, well, that's why we're using the GoPro today, right? Because we want to see stuff that may not be obvious. And I can check with my phone on the buyer's app. And we can see this is a 2020. Well, it may not go real cheap, but it's all over collision, waiting on the title, 57,000 miles. So the engine's got a lot of life left in it if it can be taken care of properly. Yep. So that's something, somebody who has one of these that might be a little bit higher mileage, that needs, hey, some new tires, a new engine, maybe transmission. There you go. It's right there. You could probably pick it up for a lot less than you'd have to buy any of those parts separately. This is a cool little car. You guys know what this is? Can you tell me what this is? We'll do a really quick walk around on that. Drop me a comment down below if you recognize it right off the bat. It is it is a Mazda 2006 Mazda Miata MX-5. It appears to be in pretty good shape, actually. Okay, so here's a little bit of collision damage. Not terrible. You could probably find a door for this. Now, is that a scratch, cracked paint? It feels like maybe there was some prior work done there and it popped up because of the collision damage here. Okay. Little whiskey dent right there. Mazda Miata MX-5. This will be a cool little grocery getter. Put the top down, cruise around. It's a pedal car. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to explain what pedal is. Pedal is a company that will take your car because you have it for sale, and they'll just take it. They don't care what it looks like. They don't care what it drives like. They take it. I'm going to guess that they don't give a whole lot, but I've seen some people say that they got more than what they would get on a trade-in. Your experience may vary. So this is registered till 2 of 23. So back to what Pedal does. Pedal actually buys your car and then sends it to auction. Just like that. They're not a dealership or anything. They just buy cars and send them to auction. And I'm not sure whether or not part of their money goes to charities. I want to say I think I heard that, but you can look it up. Pedal, P-E-D-D-L-E, I believe. Yeah. Let me walk around here again. P-E-D-D-L-E, Pedal car. It's not the little car you used to sit in as a kid if you're as old as I am. It is a company that buys and sells cars. So let's look at this MX-5. It's an automatic flavor transmission. It smells a little bit in here, but there's also a bag of what used to be some carry-out fast food stuff that's probably not too fresh. And there is water on the floor, so that's adding to the smell. I'm not going to get in it. Don't know whether or not there's mold in there. As you can see, there's condensation on the window from all the water that's inside. It's a convertible. Most convertibles leak, so there you go. That's what happened. We've had some significant rain. We've had some significant hail. I'm surprised more of these cars out here aren't damaged from the hail, but there are some hail damaged cars. So if you don't mind driving a car with a few little dimples in it, you can probably pick one up cheap out here. Nice little car. Nice little car. 4-wheel disc brakes. Probably a 2-liter engine. Very cool. I'm not going to pop the hood on this one. I don't really want to mess around on the inside of that car. It has a bit of an odor. But there you go. Nice little project car. Wouldn't be too hard to take care of that and that. And you definitely have a little bit different coloration over here. That might have been resprayed and blended in, but not so well. Anyway, there you go. Mazda Miata MX-5. And that'll do it for this video. I really appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And again, thank you so much to the folks out here at IAA in Dale, Texas, and to the corporate office for letting me come out and do what I do. We'll see you guys again real soon on the next one.